it's Isabella. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a video about homeschooling / online school. Because of the pandemic that's going on right now, a lot of people are having to switch from going to public school to starting online school or just completely switching over to doing a homeschool program. I thought since I was homeschooled, I could give you guys some tips on how to do your best at online school. These are just some things that I did that helped me.
So I hope that these, oh my gosh.
So I hope that these will help you too. I have them all written down on my little notebook here. Please don't forget to give this video a like, and if you want to comment anything down below, go ahead. I love reading your guys' comments. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy me or if you enjoy my content that I create. And if you want to get notified every time I post a video, just hit that little bell. I post on Tuesdays and Fridays. If you want to go check out my last video, I'll link it up here. And that is a new camera unboxing, the one I'm using to film right now. So if you want to go check that video out and see the camera that I'm using, you can definitely go do that. And I'm just going to start out with the first tip. My first tip is to keep a schedule. So by keeping a schedule, I mean that every day that you do your schoolwork, you do it at the exact same time, or it doesn't have to be exact, but try to do it around the same time every day. If you don't do it every day, then do it around the same time every other day. However you do your schooling. Personally for me, I didn't do every day. I did, I think it's been a while. It's been like 4 years. No. It's been 3 years. I didn't do every day of school, and I think I only did about an hour of school a day, and I got everything done in that hour. You just kind of do what works best for you with your own schedule. Like if you want to do 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night, or whatever you want to do. Just make sure you're keeping your schedule and keeping a routine so that you get your work done and it doesn't become a hassle for you to have to do your schoolwork. My second tip is to have a good routine and to have good habits. So just because you're doing school from home now does not mean that you can sleep in all day and stay up all night and do whatever you want. Still try to keep those good habits and that good routine that you have going that you did when you were at public school. Still eating good, working out, finding time to do all your other things besides schoolwork that will keep you energized. Keeping those habits and that routine up helps a lot with not feeling lazy. Tip number 3 is to change up your locations when doing your schoolwork. If you're doing it in one location for a long period of time, you're gonna get tired of doing your homework and you're gonna get sick of sitting in that area, and it just gets repetitive and annoying. Try to do that work and get it done. It does get very repetitive. Maybe if you have a desk, doing it at your desk for a little bit, maybe your living room, or on the floor, I don't know, kitchen table. The one thing that I would say not to do is to do your schoolwork on your bed. And the reason why I say that is because it is one of the most comfiest spots in your house, is your bed, right? You feel relaxed, but because it's your bed, you're gonna wanna take a nap. You're gonna wanna just lay around. It's gonna make you feel so relaxed to the point that you don't want to do your schoolwork. So try not to do schoolwork on your bed. I know it's hard because that's the one spot you really want to go. Tip number 4 is to make goals. So making goals as in completing a certain amount of assignments by a certain time or whatever. Like my school, I did Penn Foster, by the way. I didn't mention that in the beginning. And the way that they had it set up was they'd send you a textbook in the mail, and then you would read the chapter and take a test on that chapter. So I'd read the chapter, take as many notes as I could, try to remember everything that I could, and then when I went and took the test, I had those notes and I had everything I could look back on so I could do the test and pass. I would make a goal to get 2 tests done today instead of just 1, working on 2 different subjects in one day. My goal also with Penn Foster is you can set a date that you want to finish your schoolwork by, and they would schedule all of your tests so that if you completed that test on that date, you'd be on schedule to graduate on a certain time. So I actually pushed my date to graduate 2 years earlier than I was supposed to. So that was my goal, was to graduate 2 years early. Like I said, I was only doing an hour of school a day, and I only did school a couple times a week. I didn't actually do it every day, which I probably should have, but this is just how I did it. By doing that, I still ended up graduating 2 years early because I was getting my assignments done on time. So it helps you to finish your assignments on time and make sure you meet those goals. Goal number 5 is to, like I kind of touched on before, set deadlines. So making sure that you are completing your assignments by a certain point in time definitely helps you to keep on your schedule. So what I did was specifically for vacationing. So I travel a lot. For my deadlines, I would make sure that I had all the assignments that I needed to complete before I left done. If I had a couple assignments during the week that I was going to be gone, I made sure that I got them done before I left, and that way I was still on schedule for by the time I got back, and I could pick up from where I left off. Setting deadlines definitely helps to keep you on track with your assignments and everything. Tip number 6 is to take notes. I cannot stress this enough.
Take as many notes as you possibly can.
Write down everything, even if it doesn't seem like it might apply, just write down everything you can. Definitely taking notes helps you to remember things, and it helps to get it in your brain. So when I was taking notes, I had to make sure that I was getting these things into my brain. That way, when I took the test, I knew exactly what the answer was. Definitely taking as many notes as possible, writing down everything, even if it doesn't seem like it might matter, it probably will, because there was some things on the test that I was like, where was this in the book? Where was this? And it probably was just because I didn't write it down because I didn't think it would matter. So definitely try to take notes. So my 7th tip is try not to be distracted. I know it's very hard, but staying focused is so important with schoolwork because you are learning. So if you're not focused on what you're learning, you won't be learning anything. So like putting your phone maybe off to the side, trying not to touch your phone, because I know the phone can be the number one most distracting thing. Trying not to get on social media when you're doing your schoolwork, try not to text people when you're doing your schoolwork, just try to leave your phone off to the side. Just trying to stay focused enough to get your schoolwork done so that you don't have to sit there and do your schoolwork for hours, because I feel like that was a problem I had. I would sit there, try to get my schoolwork done, I'd get so distracted that I'd be sitting there doing schoolwork for hours, and then I was like, what's the point? Why can't I just get it done? Another thing is TV. Turn the TV off, because that was... So just trying to do that, that really will help you to stay focused. My last tip, which is tip number 8, is to plan your schoolwork. So I have this planner. This is by the Happy Planner, and I used a planner to plan out all of my schoolwork and on my days. I just love planners in general. I'm very like artsy and creative, so I love planning out everything. What is that? I love planning out everything. I have all my stuff written down all the time. I do all the planning stuff. Like I get all the little stickers, I decorate it, I write everything out all cute like this. Definitely getting a planner helps. You don't have to get anything fancy. You can just get a normal little planner from dollar store. It does not matter. So also with the program that I did, Penn Foster, they actually had it scheduled out on the website for you. It was a lot easier because they did it for me. But I just did that for fun because I like doing that anyways. Just making sure that you're writing your schedule for your schoolwork down. So those were all of my tips for homeschooling/online school. I hope those helped you guys, and I hope that you guys have a great school year, even though you're stuck at home. I know it's a big difference going from public school to online school, but I think I really did benefit from doing online school, and I think it really will benefit a lot of people. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about online school or homeschooling, definitely leave them in the comments below. I will try to answer every question that I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye everyone!